speak about what's the attitude of Congress today, I'd like to come to one line of an eminent person which was said during the 42nd Amendment debate. He was no less than I'll read the quote. It might be useful further. Sir C.M. Stephen, as a Congress MP at that time, says, after during to be out of bounds for any court. Shame. He says this. Now the power of this parliament is declared to be out of bounds for any court with regard to the inquiry into the conduct of judges. We have got our methods, our machinery. Unquote. Sir, imagine it, sir. And during emergency, passing the 42nd Amendment, the attitude of Ghamandiya Gathbandhan, even today, session 2022, मैं ये घमंड बदला नहीं है, कम नहीं हुआ, उसको साबित करना चाहती. Budget session 2022, sir. I'm not taking the name of the Congress. You just see the statements which are coming. Committed judiciary is what they wanted. The contempt for the judiciary and the constitutional bodies is not new now. I quote, certainly, we as a government have a duty to take into consideration. I'm putting it in brackets. Certainly, we as a government have a duty to take the philosophy and the outlook of the judge in coming to the conclusion whether he should or should not lead the Supreme Court at this time. Unquote. If I have any, oversight which has not worked well. A day after the historic judgment in April 25, 1973, in the Keshavananda Bharati case, if they are not there, we'll do what we want. So the three judges were accorded swift punishment via suppression on April 26, and Justice A.N. Ray, Hamidullah Beg, as the Chief Justice. So it is really sad that the test that I'm putting each one of these amendments, Prime Minister Modi was clear, the OBC Commission will have to be set up and constitutional amendments have to empower communities and not put them at a disadvantage. The welfare was not concerned enough about the welfare of the SCs. I quote Baba Saheb Ambedkar, from the very first election, we have gone about the welfare of scheduled castes even once. This is Baba Saheb Ambedkar's words. So, from this, he further says, from this you can judge Parliament House for decades. He was, of course, denied Bharat Ratna. Similarly, the Mandal Commission was created to provide reservation for backward classes. But one more instance of how the GST, which was again a constitutional amendment which has to be brought in, during the NDA rule in 2000 to get going with the GST. However, the sincere efforts that he made could not realize or could not see the light of the day, fight by more than 50 states with effect from 8th September 2016. Just the data will tell you, sir, where the Congress party was. Despite being said, 3 BJP-ruled states, 3 BJP-ruled states also opposed. I don't hide facts. Opposed it. I'm saying it myself. अरे नंबूत्री बात गवर्नमेंट को सेव नहीं कर पाया कांग्रेस से, आप क्या खड़े हो रहे हो? कम्युनिस्ट है, including Congress ruled Maharashtra, opposed provisions of the UPA's GST. So if they want to first shout about Gujarat, I'm saying it myself. But please do shout about Maharashtra. Gujarat is what they want to say. And I'll tell you why Gujarat had to oppose also. So they could not bring the GST amendment. When we bring it, this is how the thing is now very clear, runs in the Congress blood. Somebody had to go to the court to say sorry. When I was the defense minister, not only did they call all MPs in the House when the GST was brought in, and this is also something which the Congress will have to gulp if they can. All MPs present in the House included to move some amendments. But Dr. Manmohan Singh personally asked him not to do so because of the fine consensus that has been arrived.
Honorable Minister, it's a fair comment by Jairam Ramesh. You need to authenticate it.
Yes, yes.
And during the course of the day.
Tax. Sir, and therefore, about amendments, I have said some words. Now I just want to highlight...
Minister, but if some Gabbar Singh comes...
Sitting and arguing about rates, sir, that they will not know. The GST Council, Congress finance ministers are also sitting and talking about it. So we are marking the Constitution, 75 fighters, known, unknown, all of them were celebrated, and there was a lot of discussion all over the country. And recently, sir, Prime Minister also spoke about the 11 oaths that we need to...